Ordinance authorizing number 98, an ordinance authorizing Honorable Marvin C. Giray, Punong Barangay of San Martin de Porres, District 4, Quezon City, to augment the allocation for RM machinery and equipment in the amount of 48,000 pesos, RM transportation equipment in the amount of 48,000 pesos to be taken from the approved annual budget earmarked for fuel, oil, and lubricants expenses, water expenses, telephone expenses, and insurance expenses in the maintenance and other operating expenses for year 2020.
Yeah.
Hello. Good morning everyone po. Ako po si Kagawad Makaray, Appropriation Chairman. Meron po kaming augmentation ordinance, augmentation for RM machinery and equipment, and for RM transportation equipment. Nagagalaga lang po ito ng 48,000, parehas po.
Miles, wala akong copy.
Ordinance na
Portion. Kasi doon sa title natin, Kagawad, nilagay mo yung pangalan ng ating punong barangay. Pero pagdating sa section 1, wala po yung pangalan ni Kapitan. Tingnan nyo po. May kopya ho kayo? Ito ba yung kopya nyo? Oh, pinalitan nyo yata eh.
Ang pangalan?
Ang pangalan. Oh. Ayan. Kagawad, tama? O nakaligtaan mo lang?
sa section 1.
Opo. Ayun, natawa siya. No.
Ako siya lang yun.
Okay. Although na-enumerate mo na dito, although na sinama mo pa rin dito sa section 1, sinight pa nila, tapos naglagay pa rin siya ng specific, okay na to. Haba lang tayo eh. Okay. So, with minor corrections,
Yes, sir.
I move that we approve conditionally ordinance.
Not going to delete siya.
Di delete. Dadagdagan mo pangalan ni Kapitan sa section 1.
Totoo. Tapos i-delete namin kung tumigil.
Di, joke lang ha. So, okay na po ito. Conditionally approved subject to the submission of the corrected version as suggested by this committee.
Yan.
Motion adopted. Thank you po. Next item, please.
Next item from Barangay sa Ulo.
Augmentation din yan? Ha?
IRR.
Numberan yan.
IRR. IRR.
14.
Resolution number 1, series of 2020, a resolution adopting the internal rules of procedure and regulations to govern the organization of the Barangay Council of Sapuyo, Quezon City pursuant to the provisions of RA 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1990.
Committee. I'm Kagawad Karen Kilo Diaz of Barangay Sauyo. And here with me is our newly elected Kagawad Camille de la Cruz. And we are here for our resolution number 001 series of 2023, a resolution adopting the internal rules of procedure and regulations to govern the organization of the Barangay Council of Sauyo, Quezon City, pursuant to the provisions of RA 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991.
Without further discussion,
I move that we have a study.
do you have copy of that? Pakita ko lang sa'yo.
Ito ba yung dati yung... Dati yung...
Update lang nila yan.
In-update lang po namin based dun sa yung mga name po ng committees. Yun lang po. And then, most likely yun lang po. Yung names lang po ng committee, in-update lang po yung pangalan.
Sir,
Second.
I move that the approved resolution number 001 since 2023 Barangay Sawi.
Second, Madam Chair.
Motion adopted. Congratulations po, and thank you.
In behalf of po ng Barangay Cap Naval Bitug po and the Council, thank you very much. Merry Christmas po and Happy New Year.
Sige po.
Sige po, kagawad.
Next item, please.
Next item from Barangay Valencia, number 11 in our agenda. Barangay Ordinance number 1 since 2023. An ordinance authorizing the Puni Barangay of Barangay Valencia, District 4, Quezon City to augment allocation for cash gift of barangay officials and personnel under personal services of the approved budget for calendar year 2023 in the amount of 132,000 pesos only to be taken from the honorarium of resigned barangay employees amounting to 132,000 pesos only.
Ano number?
Nandito po ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Ayan, yes po.
Sige po.
Punong Barangay Julie Salmingo, Barangay Valencia. Barangay Ordinance 01-2023. An ordinance authorizing the Punong Barangay, Barangay Valencia, District 4, Quezon City to augment allocation for cash gift of barangay official and personnel under personal services fees of the approved budget for CY 2023 in the amount of 132,000 pesos only, to be taken from the honoraria of resigned barangay employees amounting to 132,000 pesos only.
Nasa sikot? Wala? Wala mo yung... Yan. Second mo naman yun. Tagal na lang. Focus na lang tayo.
Ano, next?
Yan yung budget. Valencia.
Valencia pa doon. No question asked na
Hindi,
ito.
green news yan. Valencia yan.
Valencia to eh. Malapit, mayayaman mga tao dito eh. No? Saan ba treasurer? Ika, iha. Yan, gusto kitang katabi. Sandali. Saan ba to? Saan ba yung kanyang?
Sa PS po, sir.
PS lang, PS.
Cash gift.
He is my love. Yan, iha.
Dito po yung honoraria. So, meron kami savings na 600,000 from resigned employees. And then, magdadagdag kami na for cash gift. Kasi yung allocated namin is 3,000. So, we're going to give them the maximum of 5,000.
So, pag alam mo, for the information nung mga ibang barangay officials with regard to the additional augmentation ng cash gift, meron po kasing batas dito na binigay DBM Circular number 1886-16 tungkol doon sa augmentation, no, ng PS for purposes of cash gift at saka year-end bonus. Yun po sana babanggitin niyo po sana yon sa inyong ordinansa kasi nandoon yung authority na binibigay para sa mga barangay. Hindi ko yata nadala. Year-end bonus for barangay personnel. Department of DBM Circular number 1. Basta gano'n. Makikita nyo yun.
So,
No, ha?
kailangan siyang i-mention po.
I-mention nyo na po doon kasi yun po inyong magiging legal basis po
Legal
dito.
basis.
For personal service only as regard to year-end bonus tsaka cash gift. Nandun rin po kasi yung tinatawag, sinusunod kasi natin din yan ng city. Kung sino yung pwedeng bigyan. Nakalagay rin doon. No ha? Okay po? Ay, sino po? Okay na po. With that, Madam Chair, I move that we approve. Thank you pa rin, ha? Huwag kang mawala, mamaya.
Opo.
Ordinance number
01.
ha? 01 o Barangay Valencia.
Second.
Maraming salamat po.
Motion adopted. Thank you po. Next item, please.
Next item from Barangay Milagrosa.
Number.
Sensya na sa lidan.
Okay.
7 po page number 7. Resolution number 1, Series 2023, Internal Rules of Procedures. Procedure of the Sangguniang Barangay Milagrosa ng Quezon City.
Dito para malapit-lapit ka, pare. Ano ba? Ha? Oo.
Magpapa-approve pa lang dala.
Huwag niyo pong gayahin po ito, ha?
Nagpapa-approve pa lang dala kopya.
Walang dalang kopya. Internal rules?
Yan na.
Good morning, Your Honors. Kagawad Maui Cortez, representing the Sangguniang Barangay of Barangay Milagrosa. With your permission, Madam Chair, this is the internal rules of procedure of the Sangguniang Barangay Milagrosa submitted for review to your Honorable Committee.
So, inadapt nyo lang kung yun dati. Hindi na report.
There had been some changes, Madam Chair. Particularly section Rule 13, Honoraria, Section 30.
Ano na?
One significant change is that the exclusion of honorarium of Sangguniang Barangay members will be depending on three factors. First is the absence of a member on the first regular session. That will be a 1/3 deduction from the honorarium. Second is another third deduction if there would be an absence on the second regular session, and the remaining third will be deducted if a member fails to perform duty day officer for a minimum of 6 hours per scheduled date.
Do you allow online participation sa meeting?
Zoom.
We did have a measure for that if a member would be sick, if they would be infected by COVID, they will be allowed to attend the session virtually.
Sir, for formalities lang naman po na ano, yung sa title ninyo po, kailangan po i-indicate nyo na a resolution adopting ganun po, or amending ganun po. Kasi dito
Yeah.
po, dun sa resolution na pinasok po sa amin, nilagay nyo lang po internal rules of procedure.
This was the format the last time kasi, so we followed the same format. But then again, we will submit to the recommendation of the committee.
1 minute recess, Madam Chair.
Recess 1 minute.
Kasi po, pag gumagawa tayo internal rules, ito yung internal rules.
Resolutions.
So, in order to adopt these internal rules, you have to come up with a resolution adopting these internal rules. Nung dapat ho. Di po ba? Paano mo i-adapt ito? Ito na mismo yung internal rules. Kagaya po sa City Council, merong internal rules silang na ginawa. Then they come up with the resolution adopting the internal rules. So dapat para bang nagsumulat po tayo kay Mayor, may covering letter. Daw may transmittal, di ba? So, ito yung internal rules. Then, you have your resolution adopting the internal rules naka-attach to doon. So, that is the talagang formal na pag-a-adapt ng internal rules. Dito sa OU naman, ang ginawa nila, nilagyan na rin nila mismo sa internal rules.
Resolution.
Ayun yung resolution. Then, hindi ka pa pwede internal rules. Kanya-kanya style daw, ano po yan eh. Basta ang mahalaga po, meron po kayong resolution adapting. Hindi po, guys, sa Milagrosa po dito, walang nakalagay na adapting. Okay po, for your information po. No? Okay. So, resume, Madam Chair. With minor corrections na lang. Ha? Ha? So, Madam Chair, I move that we conditionally approve resolution number 001 series of 2023 of Barangay Milagrosa and to submit corrected version as suggested by this committee.
And
Motion adopted.
Dami
Next
pa
item,
nito.
please.
Also from Barangay Milagrosa. Barangay Ordinance Number 6 Series 2023, an ordinance calling for accreditation of all NGOs, POs, and COS within the jurisdiction of Barangay Milagrosa in accordance to the ILG Memorandum Circular Number
ay, wala to, walang kopya.
2022-083 and selecting
Table mo nga yan.
and
Wala ba
selecting
kopya?
representatives to sit in on various barangay barangay special bodies, BDIs, and councils.
So, sige.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This measure is pursuant to Memorandum Circular Number 2022-083, wherein we were, according to the most recent seminar that we just have attended, there is a need for us to call for accreditation so that the members of the SCSOs, NGOs, and POs duly accredited will then have, so that their seat in the branch BBIs will be in regularity with the memorandum, Your Honors. So, this is the primary crux of the measure.
Madam Chair. So, ito yung procedure.
Yes po.
Yan ang tinuro sa video.
Ah. Sa barangay kung paano mag-accredit na ng GOPOs, tama?
Opo.
Hindi calling.
Doon po kasi doon sa seminar.
Polling.
Calling.
Tinawag.
Yes.
Dapat requiring an ordinance requiring all NGOs to accredit with the barangay. Kasi meron tayong Barangay Development Council. Mamimili po tayo doon kung sino yung pipirma doon sa inyong Barangay Development Plan. Tama po o mali? Just like the City Development Council. So we are now asking, we are not calling. Kaya nga, naman ito. So, permanent in character. Tapos, batas na to pag na-approve. Hindi po ba? So, we are now requiring all NGOs na magpa-accredit. Otherwise, hindi nyo sila bibigyan ng certification for purposes of accreditation with BCRD. Tama po ba? Yun.
I see the point, Your Honor. Kaya lang kasi, we cannot force them to accredit. There are some organizations that just want to be free from government, from government regulations. That is why we use the term calling, because there are benefits of accrediting to the barangay. Most recently, yung mga solicitation ng mga NGOs natin, pag walang barangay accreditation, Hindi tinatanggap.
1 minute recess, Madam
Okay po.
Chair. Correct. Kung tatanggapin natin yung iyong argument, yung sinasabing hindi na pwede hindi na nagpapa-accredit yung mga NGOs pare. Pag nanghingi sa inyo yun ng mga certification clearances na existing sila for 1 year at they have conducted these activities, bibigyan nyo ba? Eh hindi siya nagpa-accredit eh. Hindi siya registered sa inyong barangay eh.
Hindi po.
Oh,
Kasi
you see?
dito po sa process po namin, they will be required to submit documents, one of which is the proof of their existence for at least minimum of 1 year. List of prior activities, list of future activities.
Pictures ng mga activities.
Yes, a list of officers and members in good standing, bylaws, constitution and bylaws.
Pagawin natin ang tanong. Suppose hindi accredited. Ano mangyayari?
Upon accreditation,
Hindi
the
nga, kung hindi accredited,
Sa inyo.
anong ginagawa nyo?
of course, they will not have a seat in the various BBIs sa BDC. They will not be issued a certificate of accreditation.
Eh, wala na.
Opo.
David. Ang reason bakit po nire-require po yung mga NGOs na magpa-accredit sa city para maiwasan po yung mga bogus na mga NGOs po. Yun yung dahilan doon na bigla nagma-mushroom na lang yan pagdating ng
Tama naman po.
Di po ba?
Tama naman po. Kaya naman po sinasubmit namin yung
Oo.
official list of NGOs and POs sa city government.
Accredited nyo.
No accredited.
Accredited nyo.
Of course.
Kaya nga
Kasi
po.
hindi mo po nila binibigyan yung hindi accredited.
Kaya nga,
And one thing, pag hindi ba accredited, they cannot conduct any activity within the barangay.
They can. Pwede naman right for a
Pero before
assembly.
they conduct any activity sa barangay, kailangan mo humingi ng clearance
Yes.
sa barangay.
Opo. Opo.
Kung hindi siya accredited, bibigyan nyo.
Malamang hindi.
so it boils down again na kailangan i-accredit mo.
Opo.
O di po ba? So, pabalik natin sa ordinansa. Calling. Tatawagan, oy, mag-accredit kayo.
Sige ko na lang, magawin na natin ng konti.
Sige po. Kasi after this measure, nagpatawag na ako ng public hearing. Lahat ng existing na
Yun. So, hindi calling. Babaguhin natin. Requiring. Para naman sa mga ibang barangays, no? Talaga naman kailangan natin ng ordinansa para ang lahat ng mga NGO sa inyo. Kasi may mga NGOs na bigla na lang lumulutang eh. No? Hindi naman sila doon nakabase sa inyong barangay. Nakabase sa ibang barangay. Tapos magre-recruit ngayon ng mga tao dyan sa inyong barangay at sasabihin chapter. Alam ko yung mga trabaho ng mga yon. Kaya this ordinance, ito yung kung mag-stop nung pagsulpot ng mga gawad, no? Babaguhin na lang natin yung pan, no? Yung title nito. So instead na calling, telephone na lang o Facebook na lang,
video messaging na.
messenger na lang. Okay? So, ang gawin requiring. Madam Chair, resume. Para require na lang. So, Madam Chair, I move that we approve conditionally Barangay Ordinance number 006 of Barangay Milagrosa, no, and to submit corrected version by changing the word calling into requiring.
Yun.
Motion adopted. Next item, please.
Next item also from Barangay Milagrosa, ordinance number 7, series 2023. An ordinance requiring all business establishments operating within the jurisdiction of Barangay Milagrosa to have their employees to secure a barangay workers clearance in order to properly record and database all individuals employed in the barangay.
Yes, go.
Yes, with your permission, Madam Chair. This is a measure that originated for us because there had been records, there had been series of incidents, crimes in the barangay where it has been committed by individuals that are working employees of various establishments within Barangay Milagrosa, although non-residents. So the aim of this is that so that we can have a record of who these individuals are, and then in any event that, of course, for databasing, also for background checking if needed, and so that we can avoid untoward incidences within the barangay.
Yun.
Pare, nagulo ako dito. Nagulo ako dito eh. Magbabayad sila ng 80 pesos pare. So anong tawag doon sa ordinansang ito? Wala ba kayong nakalagay doon sa barangay revenue ordinance nyo?
Meron po kasi sa Barangay Revenue Ordinance, Barangay ID. Pero po yung for residents. Dito naman ang magiging tagging Barangay ID siya, pero Barangay Workers ID nakalagay non-resident.
Kaya nga po, doon sa inyong barangay revenue ordinance, wala po bang nakalagay
Meron.
doon na payment for working clearance?
I do not recall. Pero parang po.
Meron.
Parang meron.
So bakit kailan ka pang maniningil nito?
Kasi po, yung mga, so that we can require the establishments to participate. Kasi po, may mga establishments na pwedeng mag-opt out sa participation ng ganito.
Kaya nga po kagawad, tingnan natin po yung inyong barangay revenue ordinance kasi meron po kayo nilagay na 80 pesos dito, then you are not sure na meron ba ito doon sa inyong barangay revenue ordinance.
So pagkawat, kailan mo gagamitin ordinance o kailan gagamitin yung revenue ordinance?
Hindi pa nila. Condition.
So, meron, it's still under conditional
Kaya baka
approval.
meron din ito dun eh. Diba?
Alam po kasi meron kami ng barangay ID. Pero yung for this specific purpose na barangay workers ID, may indications na non-resident.
Working clearance. Parang rin lang yun. Ba?
I do not recall, pero
Meron.
meron ata or pwedeng wala.
So paano ang gagawin natin? Last committee hearing na natin to. Paano natin mabigyan ng solusyon po ito? Hindi kasi kagawad, yung inyo kasing barangay revenue ordinance, until now, hindi pa kasi siya na final. And then, pumasok na naman yung inyong paniningil dito. So, ang tanong ko kanina, ano ba ito? Is this part of the barangay revenue ordinance? Sabi mo, you are not sure.
Wala akong po.
Ayun. Yun lang. No.
Parang meron ba rin?
So, ano? Ano?
Kasi po, that's the pro forma revenue ordinance. Pero in regards to this particular purpose, gusto namin kasi may separate ordinance para sa...
Kaya nga ako kagawad, tinanong nga ho kayo kung meron ba ito doon sa revenue ordinance. Hindi nyo nga po masagot kung meron o wala. Kasi kung meron sa revenue ordinance, magbabayad pa siya ng 80 pesos doon sa barangay revenue ordinance. Magbabayad na naman siya dito ng 80 pesos dahil may ordinansa tungkol doon. Oh, sige.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Your Honor. In regards with duplication of fees, ito lang po yung babayaran nila. Kasi doon po kasi, ang wala doong specific for barangay workers ID na non-resident.
Kaya nga po, kailangan natin malaman doon sa inyong barangay revenue ordinance kung wala o meron. Kasi kung wala po doon, this will form part of the regulatory ordinance ang tawag na dito.
Gusto nyo kunin namin?
Ha?
Kunin namin? Staples.
So, ganun ang mga... I would like to recognize the arrival of the barangay captain o barangay laging handa. And the zone will be the ating mga kapitan dyan, ha. Yan ang ating kandidato sa pag-Liga President, ha.
Sige,
Pare.
ano.
Pare, ano, ayusin mo na na.
Sige,
Okay.
defer natin guys mo.
Oh, ha?
Baka magdoble-doble.
Huwag kang magdoble. Okay. Para makamove on tayo. O, yan.
Table mo muna.
Nilagay ko na sa table. I move we table ordinance number 7. Barangay Milagrosa. Madam Chair.
Okay, nalasunod na.
Approve. Okay. Next. Wala ka pong...
Next barangay.
Next barangay from barangay.
Hindi, meron pa siya.
Wala na po.
Wala na.
Yun na po yung
Ah, wala. Dalawa ba siya pare?
tatlo po. Nakatatlo na tayo.
Pangat...
Yun na po yung huli.
Ano pa?
Next item po from barangay Camp Aguinaldo.
Papaginaldo na.
Kapuinaldo na.
Item 20 po sa ating agenda.
Napanggit na pala yung... nakapangatlo ko na pala pare.
Nasa addendum po
So,
Barangay Ordinance number 2 Series 2023 and Ordinance authorizing Puno Barangay Maria Francia M. Escandor of Barangay Camp Aguinaldo, District 3, Quezon City to augment the amount allocated to fuel, oil, and lubricants expenses by 10,000 pesos only from insurance and registration of motor vehicles under maintenance and other operating expenses of the duly approved barangay annual budget for fiscal year 2023.
barangay official ng barangay Camp Aguinaldo.
The punong barangay was recognized.
Then,
Dito yun.
Yes, hello, good morning everyone.
Sa addendum.
I am Maria Francia Escandor, newly elected punong barangay of Barangay Camp Aguinaldo, District 3, Quezon City. I'm here with my treasurer. We are here to augment the allocation for
Wala na
fuel,
sa rack sa
oil, lubricants expenses by 10,000 pesos to be taken from the amount allocated to registration and insurance of motor vehicles under maintenance and other operating expenses of the duly approved barangay annual budget for fiscal year 2023.
Congratulations, the newly elected captain of Barangay Camp Aguinaldo.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome to the Special Review Committee. Sana every Wednesday meron kayo nandito. May mga ordinance resolution po kayo.
And also, augment the allocation for fidelity bond by 18,500 to be taken from the amount allocated to membership dues and contribution to organization, 10,000 pesos, extraordinary miscellaneous expenses, 3,500 pesos, and registration and insurance of motor vehicles, 5,000 pesos under the maintenance and other operating expenses of the duly approved barangay annual budget for fiscal year 2023.
Madam Chair, I move that we omnibussly discuss Barangay Ordinance number 2 and number 3 of Barangay Camp Aguinaldo.
Yes, Your Honor.
Motion approved.
Oh.
sige pala.
Okay, Madam Chair, considering that all the two barangay ordinances, number 2 and number 3, complies with the requirements, and I have copy of the annual budget. I move that we approve the two ordinances of Barangay Camp Aguinaldo.
Thank you so much, sir. Merry Christmas.
Motion adopted. Thank you po. Merry
Thank you po.
Christmas.
Next item.
Next item from Barangay Doña Aurora. Also under the addendum. Next item po. 21. Barangay Doña Aurora, Barangay Ordinance number 2, Series 2023. An ordinance authorizing the Puno Barangay, Barangay Doña Aurora, District 4, Quezon City to augment the allocation for cash gift in the amount of 90,000 pesos to be taken from salaries and wages under personal services from the approved budget for fiscal year 2023. And ordinance number 3, Series 2023, an ordinance authorizing the Punong Barangay, Barangay Doña Aurora District for Quezon City to augment the allocation for productivity incentive allowance in the amount of 80,000 pesos to be taken from salaries and wages under personal services from the approved budget for the fiscal year 2020.
That's it. I hope that we omnibussly discuss ordinance number 002 and 003 of Barangay Doña Aurora.
001.
Ay, 003.
Ah, 02, 02. 2 and 3.
Second.
Second.
Motion adopted. Ay, motion approved.
Good morning po, Your Honor. I'm Punong Barangay Rosa de Mauricio Santos from Barangay Doña Aurora, together with Treasurer Aurora Pahanugan. So, thank you po. Dito po yung aming pinapa-augment sa inyo. An ordinance authorizing the Punong Barangay, Barangay Doña Aurora, District 4, Quezon City to augment the allocation for the cash gift in the amount of 90,000 pesos to be taken from salaries and wages under personal services from the approved budget for the year 2023. And the second item is an ordinance authorizing the Punong Barangay from Barangay Doña Aurora to augment the allocation of productivity incentive allowance in the amount of 80,000
Saan nilagay nila dun sa
salaries and
approved budget?
wages under personal services from the
Ayan,
approved
ayan.
budget for the year 2020.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
Yes po.
Sige.
pwede ba ho kami bigyan niyo po ng enlightenment, productivity incentive allowance. Paano ho nangyari ba? Kasi ang mga ibang mga barangays wala ho ganito eh.
Ito po kasi ay actually yung dati. Apo. Last ano pa po ito eh, last year, parang meron na rin po kami nito. So yung treasurer ko kasi ngayon is bago po ngayon.
Saan ba yung treasurer?
Si Ma'am po. Treasurer ko.
Bago po siya, ma'am.
Opo, kasi
Ma'am, kaya gusto ko po malaman sa treasurer kung bago siya or what. Paano lumabas yung productivity incentive allowance? Siyempre, bibasihan ho tayo, kaya tayo naglagay ng productivity incentive allowance. Kasi meron sa mga barangay, year-end bonus, ski, year-end bonus, ski, pamasko, handog, ever.
Actually,
Oh.
Ma'am, first time namin naka-encounter sa barangay na. Tama ba? June?